Hey guys, welcome back to Mesha's Corner. Today I'll be making my brioche poppy seed burger bun, and this is part 1 of a part 2 video, so let's get started. In my KitchenAid, I'm going to add 1 cup of water and 3 tablespoons of milk, and that needs to be at least 110 degrees, so pour that down in here. And then to that I'm going to add 2 teaspoons of dry active yeast and 2.5 tablespoons of sugar. So that's going down in there. Stir this up and just let it sit there until it starts to foam, and then you know your yeast is good, and then we're gonna go on from there. My yeast is nice and active and ready to go. Now to this I'm going to add my 2 eggs, 2 whole eggs in here, and you're gonna let this go for some time, maybe 30 seconds or so, just to get everything well incorporated. So after I incorporate my eggs, now I have a whole thing of 3 cups of flour here. I'm going to add half of it, so maybe 1.5 cups of the flour. Then I'm also going to add my salt. Then I'm going to turn this back on again. Now I'm going to add the rest of my flour in here. And as this is going, I'm going to start adding my butter. So I'm going to start with 6 tablespoons of butter and see where I'm at. And then I might need a whole stick. So my dough needed some more flour, so I'm going to add another 1/3 cup of flour to my mixture. Also note that it depends on the temperature of your kitchen, the amount that you're making, and your recipe. So I needed another 1/3 cup of flour, so I'm putting it in here, and then I'm going to incorporate this, and then I'm going to start with the butter. Okay, so now I'm going to start putting my butter in here. My butter is slightly cold, it's not really room temperature, and I'm just going to drop a piece at a time inside my KitchenAid. So again, I'm going to start off with 6 tablespoons, putting a piece at a time. And this is a very sticky dough, you guys, so if it looks crazy to you when you make your dough, don't be alarmed. It's a very sticky dough. Yeah, I think I'm going to stick with 6 tablespoons. Yeah, so a whole stick of butter might work for you, but I'm only using 6 tablespoons of butter here. Trust me, you'll know when you see it. Okay, and that's the last of my butter. Okay, so now I'm going to scrape the sides down of my KitchenAid, put it into a greased bowl. Make sure you grease your bowl really well, and scoop your dough out and put it into your bowl. This is my dough inside of my bowl that's greased. I just wanted to show you how sticky your dough should be. It's still sticking to my spatula, but it's pulling away. So that's how it's supposed to be. Now you're going to put this into a warm place for 2 to 4 hours until it doubles in size. Make sure you cover it, and yeah, so 2 to 4 hours from now I'll be back. Let's see what I have. Wow, mine is completely doubled in size. As you can see, the bowl is almost to the top. Mine took about 2 hours, about 2 hours mine took. So again, it depends on the temperature of your oven. So I'm going to pull this out. It's still pretty sticky. What I'm going to do is I'm going to lightly flour my countertop. I put about a 1/4 cup more of flour on my counter, and now I'm just kneading it, because as you can see, it's still tacky. So just keep kneading it for about 5 minutes, and then I'm going to start forming my buns. So I made a ball just like this. You're just going to make a ball, or you could do like this, and then you're just going to keep going like this. First I sealed it. You want to seal the bottom like this, like you keep pulling it under. It's like you're pulling it just like this, so you're holding it like this. Then you're going to put it down, hold it in your hand like this, and twirl it around, because now you want to seal the bottom of your burger bun. So you're just going to twirl it around in your hands like this. Again, remember, this dough is very tacky. These are very soft buns, so don't be alarmed. Just like that. Then I'm gonna take it. I really need to use my scraper. Then I'm gonna take it like that with my parchment paper. Then you're just gonna pat it down a little bit. And that's it. I'm gonna do another one so you can see. Then you pull it. It's like you're dragging it so you could create a smooth surface on the top. So you keep pulling it. Then you put it down and you go in a circular motion. If it's sticking to your hands too much, just flour your hands, but don't put any more flour on your dough. You can flour your hands though. See, like I have flour here, I'll work my hands on the flour and then work with my dough. And again, you just pat it down like this. Put it on your parchment paper on your sheet pan, and we're gonna let this rise again for about 45 minutes. My burger buns doubled in size, so now I'm going to brush my buns with some egg wash. In my egg wash, I have 1 whole egg and 1 egg yolk and a couple tablespoons of water. So you're just gonna lightly brush your buns with the egg wash all over. I'm gonna do 2 of them so you guys can see what's going on. This is gonna give it a beautiful color also, and to help the poppy seeds or your sesame seeds, whatever you're using, it's gonna help it to stick to the bun. So make sure you lather this up really, really well. Okay, so now I'm gonna take my poppy seeds and I'm just gonna sprinkle it all over my bun. As you can see, they're sticking and they're pretty. So preset your oven to 375 degrees and you're gonna bake these for about 15 to 20 minutes, depending on the level of your oven and of course, you know, the temperature of your house. So yeah, 375, 15 minutes. So these are what the finished buns look like. They're super, super soft, they're fresh, and they're good. You can see the poppy seeds. I'm really proud of my burger buns. I didn't expect them to come out this great because again, I don't bake anything really at home unless I'm in school. You know, I have more things to use at school that I can bake with, do, and all this kind of stuff. Plus, I don't eat a lot of pastry. So this is my poppy seed brioche burger buns. I hope you enjoyed this recipe and stay tuned for part 2. The burger. Okay, I'll see you guys next time. Bye.